So friends, I recently made doggy sushi for Bentley and Albert and they absolutely love it. This is something that you can do as a nice treat for your pup, so I'm excited to share with you how I make mine. And I am no sushi pro by no means, but the first thing I did was I made my rice. I basically took 4 cups of water, 2 cups of rice, kind of got it to a boil, put it on simmer. However you make your rice, that's how you want to do it, and then let it cool. I'm going to use for theirs just simply spinach and carrots, and you want to get your seaweed sheets. You can get these from your grocery store. Sometimes you'll find them in the international section of the grocery store. And then also you need your mat, your rolling mat, your sushi rolling mat. And again, you can find these a lot of times in your local grocery store or places like World Market and things like that. So again, we're just taking our spinach, and of course I wanted to try out the sushi rolls to see if they would even attract to it and what they thought of it, and they had a lot of fun with it. Of course, Bentley is the curious one, so he has to sniff for 10 years before he decides if he wants to try it. So now for the fun part, actually rolling our sushi, our puppy sushi. So I'm going to lay down my seaweed wrap, and I'm going to start by putting my rice in the center, and of course it's cooled and ready to go. I'm going to add in my carrots, and again, you can add anything that your puppy likes, and this is where you can have fun with it. You can put salmon in it or chicken or whatever you want to do, and this is where we can be creative with it, so you know it can fit your pup. So I basically just lined one on top of the other in the center, and again, I am no pro at this. I'm just going to put some water on the edge, and I'm going to give this baby a try. I don't even know at this point if it turns out well or not, but I'm always willing to try. And so I don't even know if I'm rolling this properly. I just know that I need it to roll for me and to make sure that it's really secure and tight before I try to cut the sushi. So I'm going to give it a nice little tuck and roll, and I put a little bit of pressure on it, not much. Then I unrolled it, and I used my bread knife to kind of cut it. Probably not the best choice, but this is what I went ahead and did. But in the end, it turned out great. It really worked out great, and they loved it. It was a perfect little treat for them. And so what I did was I gave them a few, but then I had a good bit, because with the amount of rice that I made, I was able to make a good bit. But of course, you can then keep them in the fridge. They're so cute, and they're so little bite size for your little puppy. And again, you can make them the size that you want, and they loved them. I mean, they went to town on the sushi. So this is definitely going to be one that we have a lot of fun with at this house. I think next time I'm going to put some salmon in there and just try a different variety of the sushi, just kind of switch it up a little bit. But they seem to love this one. It was so easy to do and a lot of fun. I also like that seaweed has those nutrients such as the omega-3 fatty acids, iron, iodine, and magnesium, which is great for their coats. I always seem to have these conversations with their vet to make sure that what I'm feeding them is good for them. And so, you know, I'm always checking in with my vet for my little recipes. So friends, we hope you've enjoyed. Have a beautiful day. And this is Bentley, Albert, and Nikki saying goodbye.